So it's been 4 years since my ex and I broke up, and here we are 4 years later, and I would never have thought that I was actually able to let go, let alone have an actual process for being able to let go the way that I have today. So I want to help you let go. You apply and use the letting go technique to let go of your ex so that you can stop waiting around, stop suffering, and be free. Be free. That is what I want for you. So how I'm going to help you do that is I'm going to share with you how I let go of my ex by using the letting go technique from David Hawkins' book, Letting Go, A Pathway to Surrendering, and how I use the map of consciousness to move up like the emotional scale and basically let go of the attachment that held me so tightly to my ex. And yeah, it's not about letting go so much of the love as it is about letting go of the negative emotion. And it is so important for me to tell you that you do already know how to let go. You've done it before in other aspects of your life, and you can and you will be able to do it with your ex as well. I want you to feel love and joy and not be able to look at your ex and the past relationship as something that happened for you rather than something that happened against you, where you're the victim or that was a bad thing, but rather as a way of like, yes, it was painful, we're not neglecting the pain, but really seeing your ex and the relationship that you had that has now come to completion as something highly valuable and something that has served you in your life and made you more of who you are. And I'm going to be speaking from my own experience of how I have applied the letting go technique, how I've moved up the emotional scale. And once we know where we were, where we are, and where we're going, it just makes the whole moving through the heartbreak, moving through the longing and all the stuff, like the pain, much, much, much easier. It makes it doable, really doable. Like deep inside, your heart just longs to be at peace. And I'm super excited, super stoked to help you get there. So I probably recommend already start Google map of consciousness and Google that and like see the different level of emotion. I'm going to take you from the very bottom to the top in terms of my own journey and how I did that. Last person that sounds like I do this as my hobby, as if it's my sport. But the last person that I let go of, I was actually able to let go, get from feeling this, like at the very bottom, rejected, and like I couldn't even get like hardly even out of bed. I know that sounds, but this is just, I feel like this is my thing. This is my thing is that it hits me really hard. Rejection hit me really hard, brought a bunch of stuff up. That until peace, no joke, 16 days. 16 days is how I did it. And it was literally from feeling like sick and not being able to get out of bed. And I actually stayed in bed until like 12, which is not normal for me because I usually wake up at 5. So, and like that's an actual routine. So then the next day, like literally not being able to get out of bed, rejection hit me really hard. And it does require effort, but it is optional and it is possible. And it does become easier the more inner power you cultivate. And the reason for why it works so well for me is because I know like which emotion it is I'm at. I know which emotion I was at and where I'm going.